enjoy the sun. Enjoy the sun. Really? Oh, really? Careful, watch out for the bicycle.
Sorry.
Sorry. Ah, nice. Watch out for the answer, yes.
Whew. Oh boy.
For me. Hey, je kan vanmiddag met Sebas meelopen. Ja. Als je wilt. 6 uur. Als je een echt leuke tour wilt. Nog niet een meter. Huh? Nog niet een meter. Nou,
Have you been here a long time or just
No, I just got in
arrived?
yesterday.
Yeah, same here. Planning to be many days here?
No, just the weekend.
Yeah.
yes, another filmer. Yes. So yeah, let's go back to the old city map of Amsterdam. So we start in front of the old church. We walk a little bit in the red light district, and now we're starting in front of this building, that building over there. And as you can see, this used to be at the border of the old town. So this used to be the old city gate. But yet, when the town grew further, it lost its function as a city gate and it became a way station. So new goods that arrived will wait over here, taxated, and then sold to the market. And this was the newest market in town, so very creatively they called it New Market. But that's actually not the interesting thing about this building. The interesting thing about this building is that every tower had its own guild. And I don't know if all of you know what a guild is, but a guild is sort of a union, represents sort of kind of profession. So in the tower on the left is the writers guild, the towers on the back is the stonemason, the blacksmith guild, and in the tower on the right is the surgeons guild. And also in the tower, the newest flying surgeon of Amsterdam learned how the human body, the human anatomy look like. Because on the top floor, guys, yeah, let's move a little bit that way. So, here. Again. So if you're a spine surgeon, you could go up and have a look at the human body, the human anatomy. Because there was always a table with a corpse on there. But yeah, there was also open public if you made a little contribution, of course. And for some reason, in the summer it was not so popular, but in the winter it was. And it became so popular that at one point it was not allowed to walk around with body parts anymore in the city. Because for some reason a lot of people went in, had a look, and took home a hand, an ear, a kidney, or something else in the human body. But at one point it was not allowed anymore. And also the surgeon worked, they're giving the lessons. They wanted to have a group of themselves giving a lesson. But yet making a painting like that takes a couple of weeks. And no established painter wants to stand next to corpse for a week. So all the painters said, well, I'm busy, I'm out of town, ask my cousin. So yeah, they could not find anybody. But luckily for them, after a couple of months, the new aspiring artist just arrived from Leiden. And he said yes. And maybe you heard of his name, because his name was Rembrandt van Rijn, and he made his first big painting in this tower, the anatomy lessons of Dr. Tulip. Well, I'm not an art historian, but I can still see Rembrandt was really good. You see the light illuminating from the body onto the faces, but that's actually not what made this painting special. What made this painting special is how he made the group portrait, because everybody always paid the same amount to be in it, so everybody wanted the same space and the same status. So all the group was quite static. And Rembrandt wanted to make more alive moment out of it. So everybody still paid the same amount to be in it, but this is Dr. Tulip. He was the head surgeon of Amsterdam, so he's giving the lesson. He got the most space, he got the most status. And the people really fell in love with his work, and it kickstarted his whole career. And from this moment on, everybody wanted to have a selfie of Rembrandt. And I'm telling you selfie because later on, in every group photo, Rembrandt put himself in. Sometimes really hard to see, but you can always find him in his paintings. Well, sadly enough, you cannot see this painting hanging in Amsterdam. It's hanging in Den Haag. But his other most famous work, maybe you've heard of it, The Night Watch, you can see hanging in Amsterdam because it's hanging in the Rijksmuseum. And if you only want to go to one museum in Amsterdam, go to the Rijksmuseum. You also have Van Gogh, really beautiful, there's only Van Gogh. And the Rijksmuseum, you have some Van Goghs, you have the big Rembrandts, you have a little bit of everything. So if you only want to go to one museum, go to the Rijksmuseum. Well, now people are always wondering, where can I find Rembrandt? Well, you have to be really good, but they can find him, so we can play a little game. But instead of where's Wally or Waldo, we can play where's Remy. So if you look underneath my finger, you can see one eye peeking through over the shoulder. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You see the one eye here peeking over the shoulders? That's him. Sneaking from the back. The one eye peeking over the shoulders. That's him, sneaking from the back.
How do you know it's him?
Yeah, they did a lot of research about him, and he was quite fond of painting himself also just by himself, so they know exactly how he looked like, and he's always in it, so it's really a deduction game. Yeah. So, yeah, the one eye peeking over the shoulders. Do you see him? Have you seen him? The one underneath my finger, the one eye peeking over the shoulders. Yeah, you've seen it. So, if you are at a really boring birthday party, you have a fun fact to throw in. You cannot only say that Rembrandt invented the selfie, but also the photo bomb. Are there any questions? Yeah. Yeah, it's just space. No. I'm gonna talk about it later. We're gonna have a housing stop, so I'm not gonna spoil it yet. So you have to wait. Yeah.
How many paintings did he paint?
How many? I don't know the exact number, but a lot. How many paintings Rembrandt made? Hundreds.
Thousands.
Thousands. I'm saying hundreds.
He made them. Like he let us like.
Yeah, he had his. He had also had
Students.
Students. Yeah, students. Students made also a lot of paintings for him. Yeah.
And then he just signed them.
Yeah.
So
Yes. But any other questions? My phone is still good. Everybody can still hear me. Well, every tap water in the Netherlands is drinkable. So if you want to fill up your bottle of water, now is your chance. Everybody's good with the water? Yeah?
city beer.
It's city beer. Everyone's good, then I'm just going to fill up my own bottle. So everyone's good? Yeah? Well, let's